Alright, just give me one moment as always. Just gonna set some things up. Alright, just give me one moment as always. I am not muted. Very good. Again, just checking the streams, making sure everything is working. I'm also going to add that thumbnail to the YouTube one. Oops, I also need to change description. This would work, that would be really cool. Okay, I believe that's all set. All right. I think that's all set. Looks like it. View channel. Edit video. All right, everything looks like it's working. All right, I think we're good to go. Everything is set up and working, I think, properly. Bring us over here. Game is loaded. Yeah, there we go. I wonder if the event list... Someone has followed, technically. So I'm just wondering... It doesn't really seem to say follows or anything like that. Very interesting. Anyway, for today, I already have set up a group. I remember that from last time. I think in between dungeons, just gonna ask the chat a question, and welcome to answer it, and then I'll kind of respond to it during the run. If that sounds interesting to anybody. Get sort of chat a little more interactive, maybe. Alright, you know what, maybe we'll do like would you rather questions. And then like, what would you rather and why? Just as something a little fun. Let's see. What am I looking for? I'm looking for... Oh yeah, okay. This and this. And this. Alright. Let's get started. So, we already set up this party from last time. We already did their trinkets and everything. And if I remember correctly, we left off here. Or we wanted to do the Warrens, I should say. So that is what we're gonna do. Medicinal herbs sounds good. Stack of food. Stack of torches +1. 2 keys. 2 of those. I don't know how many shovels, so I'm just gonna bring 3 just to be safe. See, food, blah blah blah. Bandages I don't think we'll need, but I'm not sure, although we do have an occultist, so it's not a bad idea. And 150 for bandages. I don't know how their system works for money, but literally anti-venom, which is like probably like a tonic, which requires like work to create, or like bandages, which is like just rags, and they're the same price. I don't really get it, but okay. Alright, let's see it. See how well this goes. I'm hoping for the best. Anyway, if anyone is here, welcome. You feel free to chat if you are here. In between runs, I will be asking the chat questions, just like a would you rather, just something fun, while I like kind of plan out my build for the next time, just so you guys aren't sitting there not looking at anything or whatever. I mean, obviously I talk out what I'm going to build. Also, I saw that Thomas Boderuff, I don't know the last name, but they subscribed on YouTube. I appreciate it. Don't know if you're here, but thank you.
They breed quickly down there in the dark, but perhaps we can slay them even faster.
Yeah, sorry about the confusion yesterday. I know I said, well, I started my stream with, technically I started the stream with the Darkest Dungeon tag, but I was not actually playing Darkest Dungeon that day. I was playing Smite. That video is up on my channel, both here and on YouTube, if you do want to see Smite gameplay, but I'm gonna guess you were probably looking for Darkest Dungeon. Let's see. I'm pretty sure dinner cart... PP? Thank you so much, sir. I appreciate the PP. Yeah, but like I was saying, what was I saying? Oh yeah, I probably confused some people with my title or my category I was in. I apologize. Have I reset it all yet? Yeah, I definitely have. My estate name is the amount of times I've reset, so technically I've reset twice. because I'm on my 3rd estate. And those clips are on YouTube. You can see like how I died, or not YouTube, sorry, Twitch. The clips are on my channel. You can see how I died. All right, Hound's Harry. Do I want? Oh, they take a good amount of bleed, but also Leper can't really do anything in this position, so I'm gonna push him back. Biggest bird gameplay? What are you referring to? Not sure what you mean. Oh, PogChamp IRL, welcome Pancake. Appreciate you coming. Let's see, we want to move again, unfortunately, just because the surprise kind of messed up our party here. And then this guy's bleeding, so I want to do this, but obviously he dodges because naturally he would. I also haven't done a Warren's run yet. Literally in all of my attempts at this oh my god, did this guy just get 2 diseases in one go here? Yeah, he absolutely did. That's awesome. I didn't even realize that. Well, at the very least that guy dies. So now I can just do a big slash on him. And they love pushing my party around, huh? Caught COVID 2.0. Let's see. I mean, okay, Hound's Harry is definitely the right play. It really often isn't, but Chatwood has COVID, it's confirmed. Yeah, he literally has gotten 2 diseases in one battle. Like, nice low. I mean, how low is his disease resistance? I mean, it's 20%. So it's honestly really low. Alright, actually everyone's dead now, so let's try to help our party out a little bit. Just get some stress relief and stuff.
Death by inches.
There we go.
Is the weapon that cuts on its own.
What do you think of Darkest Dungeon, if you have played it? I have played it before I started this, like, stream, like, idea, or whatever, but also I finished the quest, but there's like way more dungeon to do. Anyway, I like Darkest Dungeon. Obviously, if I'm willing to play the game over and over and over, willingly losing and restarting the game, obviously that says something about it. Oh, Darkest Dungeon 2. I honestly have been keeping my eyes off of it. Like, I know there was some gameplay of it or whatever, just like the pre-alpha, pre-beta, whatever it was. But I have not looked at it because I want it to be like a fresh experience for me. And also, naturally, I'm gonna stream it when it comes out, obviously. So then it's actually a legitimately, you know, fresh experience for me, I guess. I tend to do that with new games I'm interested in. And make sure not to. Whoops! I just literally walked into a trap.
Mechanical hazards.
But I tend to avoid looking at it until it comes out officially, so then I can play it as well. Let's see. How hard is the Darkest Dungeon? For the uninitiated, it definitely is difficult. Like, once you get used to things, you know, like, strategies to help yourself through. But the game is certainly not easy, right? I'm playing on, like, technically the medium difficulty, which is just like the normal difficulty for the game. There is an even harder difficulty that I'm not playing, just because, like, I literally don't even know how to play that for real. Like, I want this challenge to be possible, at the very least. Did I just... Oh yeah, that's a shambler. I want the challenge to at least be possible at some point. Ideally before, obviously, the second one comes out. Moonshine Barrel. But difficult. Difficult but fun. Rewarding when you do well. Feels very bad when you do poorly, but fun enough to keep playing over and over. That's my synopsis of my very long answer. Anyway, it's just a basic maggot fight. I mean, not a big deal. So, I mean, I'm gonna guess you don't know what Darkest Dungeon is, just based off of like you asking like how hard it is or whatever. So, basically, the biggest things you gotta note are our health. Obviously, if we go to 0, our character goes to death's door. If they get hit on death's door, there's a chance for them to die, but it's not guaranteed, right? So obviously going to 0 health is bad. The bar below that is stress. Stress is also a way you can die. If it goes all the way up to 100, you have a chance to be afflicted. Anyway, let's see if we can't hit one of these guys. I think we could probably kill if we just did that. Also, I do see Euro Kenji Arc has subscribed on YouTube. I appreciate that, buddy. Make sure that you are recognized. But stress is another way you can die. If it goes to 100, you get afflicted, which can be good or bad, and basically causes your character to not really listen to you, which can cause issues. And then if you get to all the way up to 200 stress, then your character just has a heart attack and just straight up dies. Right? And so obviously you can lose the run quite quickly if the enemies, for example, decide to target one of your people over and over and over. So then you lose all of your health or get really stressed out. You know what I mean? So I'll talk more about it. I don't want to lose all my momentum on talking, you know, so I'll talk more when it's like relevant and just kind of explain what's going on when it appears. Because I am doing certain strategies, I'm just not really explaining them fully. Alright, anyway, the dungeon's done. That was an easy one. I literally finished it technically, like, in the second room, so going beyond that was just extra loot. So at the end of every dungeon, what difficulty am I on? I'm on the darkest difficulty, so that is technically the normal difficulty. There is one above and there's one below. So at the end of every run, everyone gets quirks, good or bad. The red ones are bad, the yellow ones are good. So calm, minus 15% damage on first round, minus 20% stress and warns. And then Osmond got blight resist decrease and bleed resist decrease. And also I got 2 diseases from that very short trip, which sucks. But it happens. It is the nature of the game. Anyway, we're back to our estate. Let's check out. Ooh, nice. Grave Robber. I love to see a Grave Robber. One of my favorite characters to play. Minus 10% damage if torch is below 26. Okay, and then on guard. Well, we're gonna put him in our party. Like I said, I do like. Oh damn, there's bleed damage in this game? Yep. So there's bleed damage. So technically that other party I brought was more bleed centered. For example, the Houndmaster can use Hound's Rush and Hound's Harry, which both have a chance, you know, 110% for example, to cause bleed. And then who else? The Flagellant also, all of his abilities, or most of them, cause bleed in some way. Bleed works better in some areas than others. In that place, it does work well. But you have to change your strategy every time, you know what I mean, to suit where you're gonna go. If you want the best chance of winning, of course. Anyway, equip all the trinkets. Let me unequip everybody. So what I like to do is decide where I'm going to go next, right? And based off that, like based off of the rewards I get for completing the dungeon, is mostly what is informing my choice. So let's see. Flagellant, plus 20% skill chance bleed, or 20% bleed skill chance, that's pretty good. And then extra damage if I am below 40% health, but minus healing. Everything usually has every trinket has like a drawback along with a benefit, and that is just sort of for balance, but generally trinkets are worthwhile. Let's see. Highwayman, plus 20% range. Okay, that's pretty good actually. I mean, getting stunned is bad, but then that one is just a basic one where it just actually just gives you a straight benefit. So there's a lot of actually good potential options. See, I already have this trinket, so I'm not really too crazy about going there. I will say this is just a very basic but good trinket, so not really opposed to going there, I don't think. Yeah, honestly, that's probably what we'll do. So now we know where we're going, the ruins. Now there's a bunch of skeletons and stuff, but skeletons don't bleed, so we can't use the same party. It just doesn't really make a whole lot of sense. So what do we want to do instead? Well, we can look at the people we do have and be like, who's not really leveled up, right? Again, every hero can level up. As they keep going through dungeons, they get stronger and stronger, but eventually they become too strong and they don't want to go to basic dungeons anymore. They just want to like keep fighting up and up. So you don't want to over level your characters, if that makes sense. Anyway, I'm preparing for the ruins, so Blight works good. This character does like to use Blight, although they don't really have the skills right now for that. I do need to level up an Abomination. You should try Chrono Arc. I'm pretty sure I do technically own it because of the itch.io Ukraine bundle they were offering. I do technically own it, so I definitely can play it. Maybe not on stream though. I don't know. We'll just see. This. They also blight, actually, so this is a good choice. So, like I say, I choose a dungeon, I choose a party, and then I do all the upgrades I want to do. Who else? A healer would be nice. All of my occultists are a little stressed out. If you leave them at home, their stress reduces naturally. Osman. Plus stress versus the unholy. Maybe not the best choice to bring. The problem is I don't really have any other healers right now. Isn't one of this guy's a... Okay, they have a self-heal, actually, these characters. So let me bring 2 of them. And then, who's my last guy I want to bring? Who's my last guy? I guess we'll bring a grave robber. So these guys really want to be in the 2nd slot to 3rd slot. And then this all the way in the back is okay. It's not the greatest, but it's okay. Yeah, this is an okay build. Like, it's not terrible, but it's not like perfect. Alright, a Hellion. I can pick up the Hellion if I want. Clutch hitter, plus 5% crit if below 50% health. The only problem is I don't have any room anymore in my party slots. So I'll say probably no for now. Now, Chatwood has COVID, so we gotta help him. We're gonna do bad humors first. We can only do 1 at a time, unfortunately, so minus 20% health I think is definitely worse than minus healing skills while camping. So let's fix him up. And now we'll look at everyone's skills and see what we need to fix. So we'll go into the guild hall and then we will see what skills we need to upgrade or unlock. Armor piercing, Adder's Kiss for 3 points of blight damage, Captivate, blight, and then damage versus marked. Okay, the only problem is this guy likes to move a lot, actually. Can this hit in the front? It can hit in the front. Alright, never mind. It's not a big deal. So let's go this. I think that's all we need. It's just that. And then we equip his skills. What do we want to get rid of? Probably that. Yeah, because this moves back one, that moves him forward. That does blight. And that blocks 2 damage, I guess, which is, I don't really care about that right now. Let's see, flash dagger, blight resist. Honestly, I'm probably just going to hold off on doing any skills on her. Hers is fine. And then for the abomination, they already have all their skills unlocked. Also, I should say, since Thomas and Yoriku Kenji, I can't even pronounce her name, y'all did subscribe, so if you want to name anybody, if y'all are still here, take your pick. I will say these are the 4 we are running this run, but obviously we can't have any hero die, so you can just choose who you want to name. I will say these 2 are off limits, as is Fish Lips if he's still here. No, that was in the other run. Someone else had named a guy Fish Lips, but anyway, we have a plague robber, a vessel, a lot of occultists, like 5 occultists, which are these guys right here. Houndmaster, Highwayman. We can give them like a funny name, right? You can name them whatever you want. You can name them yourself. You can name them something funny. I don't know if there's any character limit on like how many characters can be their name, but we could figure it out. Anyway, I'm just trying to give you options. Abominations, like maybe have said, and then a grave robber and a shield breaker. They can change color, and we can change their name. So if you have a name in mind, if you have, I don't know, yeah, just a name. We'll keep it simple. I don't know about the colors. That's getting a little too far into it, I think. So what do you think? Vac's new name would be Jimmy Newton. Okay. Where's Vax? Okay, Vax is here. So let's see if that will fit. I'm not sure if it will. Jimmy Newton. Okay, it does fit. Nice. Well, there you go. Thomas, if you're still here, buddy, which I don't know if you are, but you are welcome to name someone as well, but we will probably start this run since we've dilly-dallied long enough. Let's see, we would like to put some trinkets on. Alright, so we have a damage one. Who's going to do some damage this run? Not really sure. We have particularly a super strong damage dealer. I will say, giving someone an additional chance to blight is not going to be a bad idea. Plus accuracy for melee skills. I mean, that's just good for them. Just straight up. Disease resistance. I can only imagine Thomas naming a character Thomas Jefferson. Yeah, well, I don't think he's here anymore. He subscribed, but I think he left. And that's alright. Anyway, I would probably switch to this screen so you guys can actually see what you're typing on screen. Let's see. What am I doing? Oh yeah, Abomination. These guys are going to stun a lot. So if we have anything that increases stun chance that we can give to them, which we can't, then that's what we'd like to do, but we can't do that. So we're going to give him an increased accuracy range. And then we'll do the damage on her, because she does additional damage to blighted people with her throwing knife. So also, we do have a bag for her, which gives her even more increased damage. So that actually just makes sense to me at that point. And then we'll give... what? You have extra accuracy, so we'll give you extra blight chance, I suppose. And then we'll give you additional dodge if you're below a certain amount. We'll say we don't have any healing outside of our abominations, so this is a little risky. This run is risky. We'll probably just have to bring extra food. Oh, Thomas, welcome back, buddy. Big Red? Who do you want to be named Big Red? Is the question, though. Like I said, we have a shield breaker, grave robber. Though that guy is actually already named, so an occultist. We have multiple occultists. We have a flagellant, a highwayman, hound master, a vassal, and a plague doctor. Also, I love how this plague doctor is just called the vassal. Vestal. I've been saying vassal the whole time, and it's definitely just Vestal. Anyway, don't worry about that. So what do you think, man? Who do you want to be called Big Red? Anyone. Alright. I'm going to attribute Big Red to the guy that causes a lot of bleeding, because I think it just makes sense. Also, he's just kind of red. Big Red. Alright, let's embark. Wait. This is the one I want. Alright, I don't know if I was doing the right one. So we're going to want to bring a little extra food, I think, because we don't really have healing, and it's dangerous to not have anyone who can heal. These guys can heal themselves, but they can't heal other people. Big Red the Bloody Man. Exactly. It just makes sense to me. Anyway. We already do have a shuttle, technically, but... Let's see. 2 keys. 2 holy water. A stack of torches plus 1. Bandages, I mean, don't really need, but yeah, there's healers too. I mean, there's people that are more geared toward healing, and you usually want to have at least one of those people in your party, but I don't technically have one right now. These guys could heal themselves, right? But these guys can't heal at all on their own, and so it's kind of dangerous to go without any healing. So food can be used to heal party members. Putting on some like HP equipment are good for them. There is equipment that increases the healing they would receive, but they can't, like, there is an equipment that says like that gives them the ability to heal on their own, I guess, if that makes any sense. Medicinal. Alright, this is probably way over preparing for this, but again, it's definitely better to be safe in a run sort of like this than sorry, so I'm gonna go with that. No, we definitely don't want to RIP. That's exactly what we're trying to avoid. Naturally. Kind of a bad idea to go RIP.
The fiends must be driven back.
Anyway,
and what better
we'll go full screen now.
Than the seat of our noble line.
So there is a torch up above. Based on the amount of light, changes how the game kind of plays. Less light makes it harder, but you do get more loot. So that is something to consider. Which is why I do bring an extra torch, because you can purposely put your light down, so then you can get more loot. But also, having high light increases the chance you surprise the monsters rather than them surprising you. So in fights, usually we want to be pretty high up on light. And then in when we're kind of exploring around, it's nice to be lower in light just so we get more loot. Anyway, we're gonna target the stress dealer. This person particularly does stress damage, which is what we don't want.
Continue the onslaught.
Because health will heal, but stress is a little harder to get rid of. That's a stun move. It doesn't stun, but that's okay. The stun chance on that is a bit lower. Oh my god. I just looked at my short that I posted for the stream or whatever, and it has a lot of views, man. That's crazy. I didn't expect it to get that many. It's got like 500. It's pretty good. I'm gonna guess that's why you guys are here in the first place. Anyway, this guy's not in range, so we'll stun the other guy. Alright, so now we're in a good... This guy's stunned. He's gonna die on his own. Usually when we know we're gonna win the battle, we'll try to take that time to heal up our party, heal our stress, shit like that. Oh, we didn't get the chance to. He died too fast, which is a good problem to have. Let's see. Blight chance. I mean, everyone has a really low blight chance. Watching some YouTube shorts to find this, and I got curious to see some turn-based gameplay. Yeah, well, I'm glad you found it, man. I mean, that's the whole point of putting it out there, is so people actually see I'm doing it and maybe want to watch and learn. I mean, I'm not a professional or anything at this game, but, you know, I love this game. I think it's fun. I'm going to play the second one when it comes out. That's kind of why I even started this thing in the first place, is because the second one's coming out. I've never actually beaten this game. I've gotten far into the game, but I've never really put in the time to beat it. And so it's a good excuse for me to actually just, like, you know, finish the game. But I'm glad you found it, man. Again, I'm trying to explain the game so it makes sense to you, of course. I don't know if you've ever seen it before, but it is fun. It's worth playing. Especially because it's an older game, it goes on sale, and it'll be pretty cheap to pick up. Even probably on G2A, it's probably pretty cheap to pick up. But I have no idea on that one.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Let's see, who is going to die sooner? So we probably just want to throw some darts at him, get him more blight, and now he's officially going to die without us really even having to do anything to him. This guy's at 1 health, which means he'll die on the next turn. Again, enemies can crit. When they crit me, I get more stress, which is not good. But we also get stress relief when we crit, right? It goes both ways. That guy's dead. So we're probably going to stun this guy. It's a very low chance, but it might work. Okay. Again, it's only 90% versus their resistance of 25%. So it's 90 minus 25, and that's like whatever that is, 75. My chance to actually legitimately stun there. Okay, I know this guy goes, right? But I also know that he has 0 speed, which you can see in the bottom right. My characters have 8 speed, 6 speed, 5 speed. I'm pretty sure I'm going to go before them. Like, someone else will be going before them, so I am going to heal with this character, right? It's not a guaranteed chance, but I felt pretty good about the fact that I probably would go before him. Because I knew this guy was going to probably go, and so I wouldn't have been able to heal if I didn't do that. Right? I'm just making like these small little things. You want to make sure you can get recovery when you can. Because again, you very quickly can go off the rails, and then you can just end up dying very quickly to just something random or something very small that didn't really even seem that significant.
If only treasure could staunch the flow of...
Anyway, let's go this way. And we need a shovel, which is why we brought them, to dig out that. This is going to give one of our heroes a buff or heal them or something. So I think we'll probably do it on the weakest person. Okay, it just gave him a buff. 30% extra damage. Probably not the best choice in that case, but it's whatever. We're not even going to camp. On longer dungeons, you have to camp, and then you could heal and do other things. But the dungeons are so short that you don't actually get the opportunity to. You will probably see me do a dungeon where I have to camp, and you'll see that. Okay, so Adder's Kiss. My bad. Got the Wi-Fi McDonald's internet, or the McDonald's Wi-Fi, then back now. It's alright, man. No, my internet likes to go to shit sometimes, too.
Destroyed.
Oh, nice crit. See, when you crit, you get a little stress relief and a little extra on top as well. Also another crit. And stress relief because I crit. Again, I'm just taking that opportunity. That guy in the front really can't do much. Just because he got pushed out of his position he likes to be in. But regardless, we pretty much got this battle in the bag, and now it's just a matter of trying to get our health up a little bit. And trying to recover as much stress and health as possible. I will say a stun here would be nice. Alright. So now we can spend a little more time healing up, recovering. But I will say, you can't do it forever. If you stall for too long, the game knows that you're stalling, and so it will spawn more enemies. So you do have to tote the line between stalling, actually getting some benefit out of the stalling, and, you know, don't stall too long before the game recognizes that, yeah, we should spawn more enemies, because all he's doing is healing and not killing the enemy. Anyway, bookshelf. Now, the bookshelf can be hit or miss. It's basically just like, sometimes good, sometimes bad. And I'll probably just do it on him. Yeah. So it just gave him stress. Just not good. I don't know if there's any way to guarantee that being good. But... okay. So what I'm thinking here, now that I see the map, I could open this up and it has treasure in it, right? I'm going to leave it. And then when I come back around, I'm going to go with my torch to 0. Just because it will give me more loot when I loot it. Because when the light is completely gone, as long as you have dot on the enemies, they won't get reinforcements. Is that true? Well, if that's true, then, you know, that's good. Regardless, in general, it's just a good rule of thumb not to stall too long. Anyway, I'll come back for it. Basically, I'll come back for the other stuff. Yeah, I know what dot is. Yeah, I got you. But I appreciate the knowledge. If that is true, I'll keep that in mind. It does a lot of damage, generally. I'm just kind of surprised it does so much damage. No, it's all good, man. I was just letting you know I did know. I might have sounded a little confused. I was confused more about the fact that the dodge actually, or sorry, the dot damage actually prevented the reinforcements, because I actually didn't know that. I was just surprised more than anything. Sorry if I sounded disappointed or something. Let's see. They're not technically going to die on their own. Actually, yes they will, because the stun resolves, and then the next time they try to go, they'll die. So we'll just throw a dagger at that guy. And then we will stun. Okay. I mean, it wasn't guaranteed, of course, but... let's see, who do I... honestly, I feel pretty good. You mean Jimmy Neutron's gonna die? No, he's not. Look, he's perfectly fine. He's gonna only take 1 damage of bleed. Look, he's gonna be heal this round. Because, again, it feels pretty safe to do so. If anyone's gonna die, it's gonna be the Grave Robber or the other one. The front line. I don't remember if anyone named him. I don't think so. Nah, he's all good, man. He's gonna be perfectly fine, I think. Alright, let's chain again. Yeah. Yeah, he's in rougher shape, that's for sure. We can't actually, like I said, can't heal him on his own, so.
Surgical precision.
The abominations should be fine though. Okay, we're starting to run out of inventory space. That is a thing that just happens.
Is it merely a trick of the light?
Okay, a scout shows what's up ahead. Anyway, we'll eat some food now to give him some health. We'll take the gold. We'll probably just put this on somebody. It's a trinket. You know, you can put them in the inventory of people just so they can carry it home. I obviously don't really necessarily want that on him, but I'm doing it for the sake of being able to take it home with me. You can sell trinkets for money if you ever do need money. As long as it's lethal dot, like they're guaranteed to die in 4 turns. Okay, I see. He's going to be perfectly fine, I think. Word said before, it always goes fine. Yeah, exactly. Trust me, there's one of the runs... Oh nice, I got a good quirk from that. One of the runs I did... I was in the dark and a collector spawned, and I basically had a very greedy party. I was not going to be able to kill... I mean... Yeah, it was just greedy. I think it's one of... It's one of the first clips I did on the Twitch channel, actually. It's there. You can just see my party is very greedy. It's like antiquarian. It has no backline reach. It was rough. Also, I should not be looting this. What am I doing? I should be waiting. That was the whole point of what I'm doing. Okay. We don't like to see a madman. Madmen we don't like. They give us a lot of stress. They're not fun to play around with. He's at 58. Yeah, he has quite a bit high stress. But there's not really much we can do about it, unfortunately. As long as he doesn't get too targeted, it should be okay. Even if he gets to 100, it's not the end of the world. He's not gonna die, right? It's only when you get to 200 that he'll die. We are probably going to want to target the madman in this case, because he has the most potential to deal the most stress damage. What are our chances on going? They go pretty fast, these two. They go pretty fast. A little scared about that. Well, whatever. I guess I was fated not to get that. Look, see, crit. Now look, he lost 3 stress. It's perfect. Now we'll... Oh, right, they're surprised. I'm silly. If we surprise them, they literally don't go first at all. My mistake. I completely forgot that they were surprised. So I had artificial worry there. I will say he's gonna go now because, yeah. So that move just gives us straight stress. It's not good. He's dead now, at the very least. Does this move do more against Blight? No, it doesn't. Alright, this... He will not be dying. So we will have to do that.
A death by inches.
Now we're gonna want to do a little healing, obviously. We're getting a little low on most people. Can we stun? Alright. Now the 2 people that could have healed obviously weren't able to, naturally. I'm doing that just to stall. For a little bit. Yeah, I was hoping that wouldn't kill, but I mean, it was very unlikely it would have let him live.
As victories mount,
we only have one more battle. You know what I mean? We're not looking terrible, but it's not looking fantastic right now. But we'll eat some food with him. Now we have 2 trinkets. We have the choice of taking them and leaving other things behind, which I think we probably will. We'll leave behind some bandages. No one has made us bleed yet, so I don't really feel too bad about that. And then, what else? We did see a shovel. I don't think we saw anything other medicinal herb stuff. So we'll leave that as well. One more torch before we walk in. Okay, that, good blight damage. And now that can't reach, and neither can that. They're not surprised, so we'll just get that blight going on all of them. That doesn't put him over 100 yet. More damage will, or more another stress line, another stress hit from that guy in particular will put him over, which is not good, naturally. He is on death's door now, so we ought to be careful. Once we get to his turn again, we're going to give him food. Although he did get a good, there is a chance for them to get a good, okay, thank God he didn't target the first guy. Alright, we have to feed him food because it is just dangerous not to. Although we literally cannot. Why can't we make him eat food? Suddenly, this is a very interesting round. We're gonna do a sway. A sway will give him block, which prevents 2 instances of damage, I'm pretty sure. Bro is in fact on life support at this point, yeah. This guy dies now. This guy is taking 4. That does put him in range now. You can eat food in battle, I'm pretty sure. But I don't know why, I don't think he's accepting food at this second. Anyway, 3 of them will die now, or next turn. So now we want to just start targeting the first guy. And just try and prevent any hits at this point.
Slowly.
Although, the stuns are not working out in our favor.
This is how a life is taken.
That's a very much needed crit. Again, I believe this protects him. Yep. That's very nice. I'd rather not lose the run on this guy. Okay, now we're just healing. Okay. Absolutely noted. Right? We should definitely not be doing what I was just doing. And bringing a party without a heal. That's just not smart. I don't know what my game plan with that was, but it's not a good one. And I think we'll probably stop that. That was way too close for my comfort. Anyway, Grave Robber. I am not going to do the torch thing. I cannot fight a boss right now. It's sometimes in the darkness, if you're walking around in the darkness, you do have a chance of spawning a boss. If I do that right now, it is very dangerous, and I'm just not going to bother. It is not worth it. I do want these, though. I'm going to get rid of the venom. I'm just going to grab the loot. I intended to grab later. When I had no torch. What game do you normally play? In terms of streaming, this is the game I have been playing consistently. And then obviously I do have other streams up. Like Smite and
The cold stone seems bent on preventing
what else was there? There's something else. What is the other thing? I mean, I played a Mori on stream. That was my very first ever stream. It was kind of crappy, obviously, because it was my first ever stream and I didn't know what I was doing. And then Smite, and then I literally cannot remember. You could probably just look. I do play DBD occasionally, yeah. But not like all the time on my own. I don't know, as of late, I really just have been interested in streaming the games I play, and that has really just been this game a whole lot. And sometimes Smite, I guess, is my answer to that. Anyway, let's get out of here.
More bones return to rest. Devils remanded to their abyss.
I played a twitching of Isaac. Basically, like, chat could choose or, like, affect the game. There wasn't enough viewers for that to be interesting, though, so I probably won't be playing that anytime soon again. Just until we get more people watching, I think. Then it'll be a little more interesting.
My obsession caused this great foulness.
Okay, that was way too close.
It's shameful that I must rely upon you to set it right.
Let's put all these guys back. Nope, I don't want to go to the circus.
Wait. For now.
Anyway, I did say before I was going to ask a question to the chat and just y'all can answer, and we'll talk about it more once we like get a run started. But my question was, would you rather have the ability to see 10 minutes into the future or 150 years into the future? And I would also ask, why? Am you pretty good at Smite? Is that a question, or you're just saying that? Because I'm definitely not good at Smite. I used to play it a lot, but nowadays I have not been playing it as much, and so I'm kind of crap, not gonna lie. But I appreciate that you think that. Anyway, I typed the question in there just so you guys can actually read it. Assuming that you guys can read that, which actually I'm not sure if you can. Probably not. Are you? Like I said, no. Like, I used to play it a lot and I was definitely better then, but as of late, I recently just kind of picked it back up again and definitely not as good. I'm okay. Anyway, let's look at these guys. Man-at-Arms isn't terrible to have at some point, but like, I just don't care right now. You can read that? Okay. Anyway, let's find out what we want to do. Let's go back to the screen. Let's see. Where do we want to go? What do we want to do, huh? Leper amulet. Let me unequip everything just so I can see everything I do have. Highwayman, trap disarmed, increased chance. If torch is below a certain amount. Torch is below a certain amount. Bleed, blight, resist. We do have a leper, I think. We did have a leper. Yeah, okay, we still do. He is cured of his disease, which is nice. We're gonna go in again for there? I think we might. Alright, that. We'll do that, and then we will. Woodville? Would you like to come? I think you would be alright with coming, I think. Maybe. Alright. We learned from last time, right? We can't have no healer. So we need a healer. Let's go with Monk. Yeah. Wait. There's got to be a better choice, actually. Osmond? What's your deal? Alright, he wants to be in the third slot. Then we will take another one of these guys. We'll take Jimmy Newton again. He's got low stress, so And then for a backline, now that we do have a healer, I don't feel as bad taking this lady again. Stress relief. Don't really have any stress relievers too much. I'm tempted to take this guy again, but he has a little bit of higher stress. A little worried about that. Although his stress went down significantly after that. After that previous encounter, because he did get a virtue rather than a... you can either get a virtue or you can get a... whatever it's called. Basically the bad version of that when you get to 100. It's a very low chance to get a virtue, so we got lucky, right? But in general, you get the bad version. But we happen to get lucky. But we won't make the same mistake twice. We'll bring a healer, at the very least. Osmond's a healer. He has a heal ability that does either 0 or 15, and then they have a chance to make the character bleed. So it's kind of like just a random, the amount you will heal, but if you heal, you can heal for a lot, or you could heal for very little. It goes both ways, right? But in general, they heal pretty good. And so that's why I feel pretty comfortable as them with our as them being our only healer. I will say we can upgrade abilities once they're at, you know, resolve level 1, which is basically just level 1. So I will upgrade their stun. I will upgrade their blight and their heal on themselves. This turns them into an abomination, and it gives them these abilities, hence why they have so many abilities, but you don't see them all. But being the abomination causes stress for everyone else. And so it's honestly a good idea to have a full abomination team, or something, or a team that has a lot of good stress relief if you want to run them and turn them into the beasts, right? But you don't really want to run them on a basic group because it can end up stressing everyone out. All right, now that we know that this person is going to be our backline, we are going to grab Flashing Dagger over the Lunge, just because it makes more sense. And then we are going to upgrade the Blight, the Sword, the Flashing Dagger. And that's it for now. We don't want to spend too much money on just frivolous upgrades if they're not really going to be useful to us. Let's see. This guy. We like what he was doing. I like the shield. The shield came in really clutch there. If I didn't have the shield, we would have literally relied on luck to not die. So, let's go with him. Pierce. Let's see, what does the shield do if we upgrade? It just gives us an extra speed. We don't care about that. Captivate. Adder's Kiss. Additional chance for more blight. Yeah, that's fine. Alright, I think everyone's upgraded there. Now we go to the blacksmith. We can upgrade their basic, like, attack range. So, like, when they attack, they have a higher range of attack, more crit, more speed. And then, if you upgrade their armor, whatever their armor is, gives them more health. Gives them more dodge, usually. And so, generally, it's just a good idea to upgrade that when you can. It just gives you a better chance, basically. Just gives you a better chance. Anyway, we're embarking. We go over here. I guess we wanted to do the leper one. Now we provision. We are going to equip our trinkets. We add that. Melee skills. We want to give this guy accuracy. We don't want him to miss. Oh, actually, we do have that. That just is strictly good for him. There is no downside. It just gives him more damage versus the Eldritch enemies. We didn't have any Eldritch enemies really in there, but I don't really have anything else to give him, so it's better than nothing, I guess. There probably is at least one Eldritch enemy. In fact, I know there is one. It's called the Collector, which is a boss, which can spawn as like a random boss. More accuracy to, you know, melee skills. Light chance increase. More accuracy. We'll do that. Just because she is in the back. Or sorry, she, you know, she has a chance to miss if she doesn't have more accuracy. I think there was a healing one, but I don't know where it is. I don't know. Anyway, dismisses head, does more damage. I'll give it to him, I guess. We'll leave one slot open just for the ability to take something back if we do end up finding something, a trinket. I got some food. I got a shovel or two. Keys, holy water. Do you think you should be prepared against fighting the Collector? Not particularly, because the the Collector fight happens when you have like no torch. I feel like there's a better chance for it to happen when you have less torch. I don't know that for sure. I don't look things up. I try to just learn on my own. But I'm pretty sure if you're walking around in the dark, it increases the chance of it happening. There is a chance of it happening when there is full light. But again, this party is way more suited to actually deal with him if he does come up. The other party, not so much. But this one is okay. So I don't feel too scared about it. He's not terribly hard. You just have to kill him really fast. And if you don't kill him fast, then you run into issues. Let's see. I think that's good. I don't need as much food, but I'm gonna keep more food because it's always nice to be safe. Anyway, I will answer your questions now, or at least look at them. UGArc says, see 10 minutes into the future. Pancake, 150 years, I can learn from it. It is true. I mean, it definitely can go both ways. I think I generally lean on the side of like 10 minutes into the future. But I kind of like your answer, Pancake. Like, I do see like you could learn a lot. I mean, even though like you're not in that time or whatever, like you can look and like kind of take some of that knowledge and then bring it back to the modern day. I will say, the question is kind of limited, right? What are you seeing? Are you seeing exactly 150 years into the future where exactly you are? Or it's just like in general, you can just casually see everything. You know what I mean? That kind of does dictate my answer, I think. Anyway, I can learn from the most recent. I can learn the most recent and change my future pretty easily. It's true. We can read it. And I would have to, okay, that was not related. I would have to memorize the future. Yeah, if you wanted to remember it, I suppose, yeah. That is true. Do I want to loot? Yeah, I'll just loot. Sometimes it matters who you loot with. Again, I don't really know. I just know there is sometimes a difference. Because again, I'm not looking things up. I'm just trying to figure it out. Okay, we got a scout. We know that there's a trap up ahead. Let's not just walk into that this time. That would be fantastic. 100% chance to disarm. Yeah, I'll swap back now. Yeah, I like to swap to that just so people can see their chats, but yeah. I'm honestly not used to having an active chat, so with people actually responding, so I appreciate it. Usually I just stick to this screen most of the time, just because again, no one really talks. So sometimes I forget to change it. Reads a unsettling passage, just reduce my light. Anyway, I would have to memorize 100, yeah, I read that, 10 minutes because what's the point in seeing 150 years into the future? Well, Pancake brought up a good point, is that we can learn from it and then take some of that knowledge and apply it to the present day, right? Things that are happening 150 years from now, we can like kind of advance the speed at which we start doing things that may be smarter than what we're currently doing. So I definitely can see the point. Alright, and that was it. Like I said, my stand was originally kind of like the 10 minutes, but I can see it going both ways. But if I had to choose one, if I had to choose one, honestly, now that I think about it, I'll probably go with the second one, where you look 150 years, because I just thought of something else. I feel like looking 10 minutes into the future, or being able to, is kind of stressful. You know what I mean? Because I feel like if I had that opportunity, I would like constantly be like looking at 10 minutes into the future and being like, oh, I have to do this instead. Or and then every single time like something looks bad in the future, I'm like, oh, I got to do this instead. I got to do this instead. Honestly, that sounds really stressful. Anyway, let's kill that guy. I know he wasn't going to die to blight, so. Of course, we crit him for 20, which would have been better used somewhere else, but obviously I had no idea that was going to happen. But does that make sense? It's just, it seems very stressful to constantly worry about 10 minutes into the future. At least with 150 years in the future, it's like, well, I can maybe take something from it, but you don't have to look at 150 years into the future all the time. You can like kind of check occasionally and not get too overwhelmed. I think that's reasonable. So that's my choice in that case. Okay, actually both of them are dead. I see 150-year prices are going up too much. I mean, the prices of everything are going to go up over time regardless. Just based off how our economy works, like, inflation is always there. There is never not inflation. Unless the entire economy decides, let's burn all the money we have. Like, we're always going to go up in money. Egg prices are going up due to chickens dying to a stupid disease. I have not heard that. But there's a lot of things going on right now. We're going towards a recession. So best save some money up. Make sure you have money. I will say, obviously, saving money is kind of bad because the money, the price of money is going down because of inflation, but got to make sure to have at least physical cash on you, I will say. Make sure you have physical cash. Because you don't want to be in a situation where your money's in the bank and then you're not able to take your money out of the bank because too many people are trying to take their money out of the bank. Buying one egg pack that has 12 are in total of $6 used to be $2. Yeah, that's how it goes, man. Like, over time, I mean, inflation will go up, and especially these past few years, inflation has gone up a lot. So everything is technically more expensive, but also the value of the dollar is just less. So that's how it goes over time. Because, I mean, even, 20 years ago, things are less than they are now, and then even 20 years before that again, it's less than they are now. It just keeps going and going.
Finding the stuff is only the first test. Now it must be carried home.
Alright, this is going pretty good. I mean, we've only had one battle, but we've done most of the rooms. We only have to explore 90% of the rooms, so at the very least, if a battle goes badly, we'll probably be pretty close to leaving by the time that happens.
A weapon that cuts on its own.
Yeah, this dungeon is no problem. Again, I do want, these are like all short dungeons, so they're pretty quick. I do want to kill some bosses today, but you do have to like keep, oh, okay. So some of them do have quirks that do have like, have them have obsessions. It's things that they just like do on their own without your control. So that was what that was right there. Whoops, that is not, sorry. Sometimes when I try to hit the up arrow, I end up going to a different screen for the stream. Just by accident, I apologize. I think that was like my stream ending screen or something. Let's see. I'm actually kind of running out of torches, which is weird. But I guess this dungeon is definitely way longer than the other short dungeons. Am I gonna get surprised? No. Okay. Let's see. Flash dagger. Just does damage to both. I mean, both are pretty low health, so
Back to the pit.
feel pretty good about doing that.
skill and purpose.
Now we're wiping out these battles real quick.
Executed with impunity.
And see, this is the dramatic difference on like how runs can go.
The cold
Like, think about it, right? I did a short dungeon. I did a short dungeon in the ruins last run, and I was almost, one of my guys almost died. Now this run, not even a single problem, right? And it's really just based off of how I built my party this time rather than last time. It's just a better party, but I'm also getting lucky, right? I'm not getting bad enemies. Whatever. I don't care to get stress on her too much, because she has a good way of healing it a lot of the time. Okay. Like, I'm not worried about the stress. Or sorry, I'm not worried on this run because we did a better job of building. But we also are getting enemies that are easy, or easier than the other guys. All right. What do I want to do? If this is a good curio, I'll go this way. I'll snuff. I'll walk back. I mean, it's not, but whatever. Honestly, a collector fight right now, I would not mind. If a collector fight does appear, I wouldn't mind it. Because I'm in such a good position. Good health, good stress, not super worried. And it has a chance to spawn on any, like, open tile, basically.
The light.
Yeah.
Promise of safety.
There was no more loot to get. There is one down, but I'm not going to go all the way around to get it. Honestly, it's just more effort than it's worth. Honestly, we got really little gold from that run. Like, easy run, but not much loot. That is the nature of things. Anyway, would you rather question?
A fresh irritant, the sum. A sanguine member.
Would you rather have telekinesis, the ability to move things with your mind, or telepathy, the ability to read minds? Mind reader, or I guess mind mover. If that makes sense. I'll copy paste that in. Now let's figure out our party. Tough ring, very rare. Basically makes you a tank. Food consumption is less, scouting chance increase, antiquarian extra dodge, camouflage, cloak. Lots of dodge. It's not bad. Like I said, I do want to fight some bosses. We'll fight the sonorous prophet, I think. Sounds good to me. Let's see. Who do I want to bring? Who do I want to bring? Oops, I just bumped my microphone. Let's go with these guys. Old reliable party. And equip everything. See what else there is. Trinkets. Dismiss is going to be our damage dealer. I have posted a question if anyone is here. If y'all would like to answer, I'll switch back to this screen. Reynold is the best, dude. He's the fucking bomb.com. And even if anyone follows or subscribes or whatever, they're not renaming Dismiss and Reynold, okay? They're the freaking classics, bro. You can't stomp on them. What am I doing here? There's something I wanted. What do I want? Dodge? No. Where is it? Can I don't even know what I'm looking for. Increase stun chance, because you're the plague doctor. And then increase blight chance would be nice. Blight chance? Yeah, blight skills. Telekinesis by far. I agree with you too. Kind of for the same reason that I said before. Yeah, it's kind of like I said before, like, when you're able to look into people's minds and shit, that's really stressful. You know what I mean? Like, because then you would constantly be wanting to check people's mind, right? And then it's like, well, at what point do you draw the line between, like, not doing it literally every second, right? Or doing it, like, all the time? Because I can imagine that happening, where you just kind of keep doing it over and over, and it's like, well, you're never gonna be happy, you know? Because you're always trying to, like, you're being very reactive rather than just, like, proactive, if that makes any sort of sense. It's stressful. Anyway, let's see. I have lots of deeds, which is good. I can upgrade people. I think if I upgraded this one more time, I would have the ability to get level 3 or level 2 skills, as is this, is the same. Allows the upgrading of to rank 3. How many? You can trade any heirlooms as conversion. So I have 24, I'll get 16, that puts me at 40. So I'll be able to get both of these, or the ability to upgrade my skills. To be honest, I don't really need to. Like, I know it's safer, but like, it's safer to upgrade or whatever, but I know for a fact I can certainly win this fight with what we have going on right now. These guys are pretty strong right now. So instead of doing something like that, I'm just gonna do it. Because I feel pretty good about my abilities to win this one. Anyway, this is a medium dungeon this time. As such, you gotta prepare accordingly. It's a longer dungeon. 2 stacks of food. This is a boss run. We don't want to be greedy. I'll do 12 and 8. 3 keys, holy water, 2 stacks of torches. Food, antivenom. Not ant venom like the Minecrafter. Don't get it twisted. Food and torches. At the very least I have those, and which means it's gonna work out.
Excavations beneath the manor were well underway when a particularly ragged indigent arrived in the hamlet. This filthy, toothless miscreant boasted an uncanny knowledge of my ambitions and prognosticated publicly that, left unchecked, I would soon unleash doom upon the world. The echoes of his mindless tittering reverberate maddeningly.
Alright, so how bosses work is it's always the furthest room away from you, pretty much. It's pretty much a safe bet, you can guarantee that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1... Well, technically this is the starting room, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's a straight 50-50 if I can get this right or wrong, basically. A scouting chance, like us being able to scout, will help mitigate that. Like, wow, I almost one-shot that guy. Holy crap. He had 35 health. Anyway, if I didn't answer it before, which I believe I did, but I'll reiterate. I am a fan of telekinesis over telepathy. Kind of kind of what Pancake said. I don't really care what other people think.
Prodigious size alone does not dissuade the sharpened blade. The way is lit. The path is clear. We require only the strength to follow it.
I mean, we're actually annihilating these guys. Alright.
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
That guy's dead for sure, so we'll just heal our friend here. Alright, nice casual little crit. No biggie.
Gently. This is how a life is taken.
I should not be looting this. No, I'll be alright. Well, Reynolds got it for me. Thanks, buddy. He likes to steal that for himself. Alright, I'm gonna go up and through and then back. And then honestly, just go straight in the dark doing that. Because I don't really care. And then a collector comes, I feel pretty good, like I said.
Even the cold stone seems bent on preventing passage.
Don't get us. Thank you. Alright. Get rid of these guys. And these fights are basically just like
the slow death,
waiting to be won.
Unforgiving.
It's really quite underwhelming. Let's see. Nope. No slice and dice. Dude, you don't know how useful you are when you remind me to change the overlay.
Another one falls.
Because I forget without fail every single time.
Triumphant pride precipitates.
And then I end up doing a whole run with that overlay. You don't know how helpful you are, and I appreciate you. Okay, watch this. Boom! Alright, he didn't die. Got close, though. Like, we like to put Dismiss in front just so we can instantly do that. It just straight up kills most of the time. If not, they're really close to dying, which is like, either way, it's fine to me. Because then I can just do something like that.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
And then we probably just want to smite this guy, trying to get him closer into the range for the blight to kill. It didn't do that, but that was the theory. And it's the same again with the other guys, just trying to get him down into closer range for that to kill. We'll do that just because the other guy assuredly dies now on his own and doesn't do damage to us. All things that are important. Let's see.
As the fiend falls,
I probably wanted to heal, but I wasn't really paying too close attention.
these nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be.
We want Dismiss selected just because he has the best scouting chance out of this party, I think. Anyway, if you are watching on YouTube, Kevin, well, pretty sure I knew that was there too. I literally just walked into it, but I'm not sure if I did or not. If you are watching on YouTube, consider switching over to Twitch, because I think generally it does benefit me more naturally, because if I have viewers in there, then it pushes me up on the list. But I don't really know how YouTube live streaming, how that functions, to be fair, in terms of recommending and whatever, so either way, it doesn't really matter. Murder. And then this will probably kill. In fact, it definitely will.
Destroy them all.
And then What is this? A judgment? Does that put him in range? At the very lowest damage, it won't. But with that amount of damage, it will.
Gnawing uncertainty. The birthplace of dread.
Oh my god. Dismiss is really low. I was not paying attention to this. Let's see, how is he? He's not dead. But a heal is more useful here. Let's see. What can we do? That makes sense. Well, these guys are all done going, so we're the only ones going now. I'll just heal up Dismiss.
In Radiance, may we find victory.
Well, pistol shot this guy. Alright, well. That was the plan. Now that guy's dead to blight.
Death by inches.
Okay, I'm just gonna stall. Just heal him up. That's fine to me. I don't really care if he hits him. Nice crit. That definitely makes it makes me feel pretty good about ending the battle now.
Be gone, fiend.
Oh my god, I'm gonna run out of shovels, man. If this isn't the boss, and we have more blockages up ahead, it's gonna be rough, man. Because there's still a lot of rooms to go, technically.
Another abomination cleansed from our lands.
Still lots of room to go.
Executed with impunity.
I love it because the freaking Vestal's crit range is actually like reduced. Because I have one of those skills that reduces my crit. And I'm still critting pretty good. Despite that. I wish this won't kill him, but I know if that hits it will. Which is unfortunate. YouTube always recommends to me 3+ to me, no less. Alright, so basically I need to have 3 viewers for it to recommend it. Got it. I will say I feel like I've had, honestly, a little more success on the streaming on the Twitch, which is why I was like, maybe do that, but
Their formation is broken.
if that's your experience, then I trust it. I mean, I have no reason not to. I will. Got to go. Have a good stream. All right, thanks for coming, man. I appreciate you coming. Obviously, I do have a schedule. It's on my community posts on YouTube. If you want to know when I am doing this again, and if you would like to watch, but otherwise, enjoy your life. Good luck with what you're doing, and be safe out there.
Back to the pit.
Wait, my Reynold has actually 0 crit. What the hell happened there? I'll have to check that out in a second. Zero crit Reynold, why? Weak grip? Ugh. Blech. I have a lot of bad, I mean, these quirks aren't great. Got a lot of kind of weird, definitely the Vestal is the worst among them. Among it? No, not among, oh my, I didn't just say that. Not among us.
success so
Okay,
clearly.
if this is the boss,
Or is it merely
we don't know.
of the light?
We just, it's literally a 50-50 shot if it's the boss or not.
The promise of safety.
If it's the boss, we're like, you know, we're in okay shape. Oh, I just realized there was a secret door back there, man. Well, we definitely have to go back. Alright, please don't be a boss. I don't want to fight the boss right now. Oh, no, man. Oh, no. I don't like that. It's not my favorite. It's not my favorite. So this red light means that like a big, I think rock or something falls on me. It's kind of not great. Does a lot of damage. You destroy these things, they have health, it brings them closer. If you destroy them, you get extra loot, I'm pretty sure, or something like that. This is kind of yucky, I'm not gonna lie. So if I do this, it pushes me back into that slot. And then Dismas is probably going to get one shot. Whatever, I'm doing it. Anyway, we want to get Blight going on him. The stun chance on this guy is really low. Like, I'm pretty much not going to be able to stun him. I can hit him, but I'm just going to get rid of the wood and bring him closer. Rubble of Ruin. Alright, that does a lot of damage, man. That doesn't do damage at the very least. Okay, we want more Blight. This does heal Blight, though. The stun chance is really low. We're gonna push ourselves forward just with this guy. He's really low, but that's our only option for safety. It's a good thing he dodged. We need to heal, Dismas. This is like straight strategy right now because we're in a little bit of a spot here. Again, I still can't reach him. We can get there with Holy Lance. The best chance, I mean, the best thing I could do with this guy, I think, is I could heal, I suppose, but I'm just gonna smack the wood in front. Yeah, because it's very dangerous now. If he goes before us, we're in trouble. Okay, at least that move doesn't do damage. But we're definitely in a spot now. So, as long as we're not at 0 health, right? It's not going to kill us, and that's what's important. And so honestly, we need to push Dismas back again. Oh my god, this is like actually just straight strategy time. We need to heal him because we just can't have him on death's door. That's just a bad idea. We need to keep the Blight going on him. That's literally the only way we win this fight. We just have to outlive him, outstall. Now that one damage move is terrible, I will say. So now that that wood's dead, at the very least we can hit him with everybody. I wish I had the party heal at this point.
And now the true test. Hold fast.
Okay, we need him not to do the Blight move. That's fine. That is okay. We need to get everyone off death's door. What health is he at? Oh boy. What health are you at, buddy? He's at 3 health. So, in this case, what you do is you do 1 here. We got to make sure the healer is alive. But if we lose anyone, we lose the run, basically. So, we can't push him forward. It's just way too dangerous. This does technically more damage. He still has a move to go, actually. I would hit him. But if someone dies, we lose the run. So I literally can't take that risk. See, he was going to go before me. And thank God I did, because now he's at death's door again.
Terrible vistas of emptiness.
Again, as long as they're not on death's door and they're getting hit, we're okay. We're on the back foot now, for sure. The blight's about to run out.
At the very precipice of
this is very dangerous. Again, one all attack move it's over. All right, this time we do want to push ourselves forward again, just because he's on death's door. Holy crap. That heals the Vestal, but 2 people are in death's door, although he's so close to dying, but he does still have a move. His speed is 0. What do we do? This is a really tough position. We're leaving it to we don't want to leave anything to chance. But the problem is we don't have party heal, which we really needed here. And I kind of forgot. That's what you need against this enemy. I'm going to heal Reynold. He has lower death resistance. Death chance resistance. I know that. For a fact. Oh, thank God. Thank God he missed. He is dead now. I'm gonna get everyone off death's door.
Death is patient. It will wait.
Alright, I snuff because I get extra loot for the boss battle if I do that. Holy crap. That was close, my guy. Holy... I am... got goosebumpies right now. That was a bit scary. Alright, these sell for a lot of gold. Alright. Are you AI? No? No, I'm not an AI. But welcome to the stream. I'm glad that's the first thing you question. Why do you think I'm an AI? If I can ask that. I do already have that trinket, I know that. We definitely want this. So what the hell do we get rid of? That? I mean, I guess. Anyway, is it crazy to continue adventuring? It might be, but I also have a camp set up.
Huddled together.
And a lot of extra food.
Vulnerable. Rats in a maze.
Your accent reminded me of Siri. Do I sound like Siri? Is that real? Pancake, can you vouch? I don't think I do, but... Is that a good thing or a bad thing? Famic. I don't even know how to say your name. Famic? Let's just say Famic. As a shorthand version. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? Alright, this was crazy, man. I don't know if you were watching that, but that fight was really freaking close. And... not very smart to take, I don't think my party was ready for that. To be honest. Unsure, probably good. Alright. I'll take it. Anyway, you just missed, unless you were watching. Almost me losing the run, but honestly clutching it out. Soothing voice. I don't know about AI. Okay. I got that corporate sound. W voice. Thank you. I appreciate it.
The match is struck.
Is it crazy to keep going? I think it's a little fucking crazy to keep going. But I am gonna backtrack at the very least and grab the loot that I missed. Let's just hope we don't run into a fight. I'm not gonna go further other than what I already know, like what I see, right? That would be insane. I will, however, be grabbing the loot I purposely left behind, if that's alright. Let's go get that shambler. I don't think that's a good idea right now. Listen, I'm gonna run into a collector. Just watch. While I'm backtracking like this. And then I'm really screwed. Books? I hate books, man. They always do me dirty. I'm gonna read them. I don't know why I think it's a good idea. I really don't know. Fammy, you wouldn't happen to know what you're supposed to do with the books. Surely not. Because I sure as hell don't. Is there something you put in there, prevents the bad thing from happening? I don't think there is, but maybe you know. Hey. Bookshelf? Perfect. 'Tis a gamble with the books, that's what I figured. So I never read them. You know what? I'm a gambling man. Hence why I do read them. I know it's not smart. Nah, see, you had the most disease resistance, which is why I did that with you. I'm pretty sure, is that correct? Am I factual when I say that? I mean, he's a plague doctor, I mean, yeah, he is. And he's still got the disease. Listen, man, whatever. Anyway.
Darkness closes in, haunting the hearts of men.
See, I also had to go back for this. Because, obviously. Can I use these? Yeah.
As the light gains purchase,
I did not remember that was there.
And purpose is made clear.
In lane phase, but was also watching that fight. I was lane phase. Are you playing like League or something? It went past 100. Yeah, that fight was really fucking close. Yeah, see, that's why I had to come back, because I needed that gold. And there's still more shit to get. But I'm not going to go for, like, you know, into areas I haven't discovered yet, because that's just dangerous. Block sarcophagus, we'll grab that too. And again, I'm keeping my light up to just... Nah, I don't want to fight a collector, to be honest. It's too risk. I'd rather not lose the run. I have lost a run to a collector already. It is a clip on my Twitch if you want to see it, but... I don't know, I think it was in the second stream, actually. Yeah, I'm out of here. Good run. Very clutch moment. Natural, fast healer, and stout. All, you know, at least they're good. Dismas and Reynold. Our best buddies are now Resolve level 3.
A fresh irritant to some. A sanguine memory.
What do we got? No one I'm interested in, I don't think. I already got enough of all that. Definitely already got enough of all three of those. Alright, let's see. Embark. We'll take everyone out of there. Let me pull up a question for y'all to answer. Fammy, if you're still here, I just ask a question of the chat while I'm preparing and stuff, and you can answer. You don't have to though, of course. Just for funsies. Anyway. Chat. Would you rather be forced to sing along or dance to every song you hear? Again, that's nothing like complicated. Just a fun question. And then I ask that question, then I'll answer once I start another run. Let's see. Where do I want to go next? Well, let's look at the trinkets. Plus damage versus humans, but minus a lot of dodge. Disease resistance, man-at-arms only. Hellion only. Is it a good one? It's not really. Crusader plus stun chance, max health, Manslayer ring. It's all quite underwhelming, gonna be honest. I don't want any of that. Courtyard time? Sharpened letter opener, sorry. Plus 25% melee damage, skills, accuracy, and dodge, and then 5% blocked out, which honestly I don't know. Okay, Fammy, I'm gonna be straight with you. I have not done anything with the courtyard. I have very, very little experience. If you know stuff about the courtyard, I need knowledge, because I do not know, and I'd rather not lose in the courtyard. Lose my run in the courtyard. Let me know. Give me knowledge. Because I definitely think this is a good one. This is a good trinket. Make it hard to do things, but the greatest treasures require the greatest sacrifices. Would you rather be forced to sing along or dance every song? I'd rather dance, man. I'd rather freaking dance. You get really good at dancing, and then people are like, holy shit, he's good. But then also you look like a TikToker, and then it's kind of like, oh, damn, that sucks. If you don't do courtyard regularly, then the disease will spread, and you need to feed them blood constantly. I see. I often neglect to collect blood, and Scary Man comes after you. Alright, I don't look things up, so like, I don't actually know. Like, I try to figure things out on my own, but also this is like a challenge run where I don't like want to lose. I mean, I inevitably will lose, right? But I often try to avoid it. Is it worth it, do you think? I would say. I have 0 blood in my inventory right now. Do I need to have blood in my inventory, do you think, before I start doing that? Do it? Okay. What type of enemies? What heroes are good? I do have a grave robber, a shield breaker. I have 2 abominations, a lot of occultists. I have like 5 occultists because I did a full occultist run. A highwayman, obviously Dismas Reynold. A plague doctor, 2 vestal, just 1. A leper and a houndmaster. I will say the plague doctor needs to get his diseases taken care of. Anyone is good, really. Alright. I trust in... I'm fully putting my trust in you, friend. Like, literally all of my trust right now is on you. But someone with higher speed is preferred. Okay. It's good to know. I know there's mosquitoes. I 100% know that. I have been there like maybe once on like my casual playthroughs, and I'm like, yeah, I don't want to go here again. These aren't good. All right. What do we want? High speed people. You have speed. You have 8 speed. You have 6 speed. Someone in for stress healing. I don't really have a lot of stress healers, I'll be real with you. We have Reynold. He has his inspiring cry. I guess we have the howl of the dog. That is also a stress heal. Abominations can heal stress off themselves. I'll probably go with the dog. Woodville, I mean. The dog. And then, I mean, obviously grave robber's not going to be at the front. It's going to be like there, probably. We'll probably do one of these, because I know that a grave robber likes to jump around. if we bring lunge, and then this person also likes to move around, and so we can kind of counteract. Yeah, it's only the first run. That is true. And then who's my last person? An abomination, perhaps? Although I don't have a healer. A healer would be nice. I think obviously when I'm going to the courtyard I should bring a lot of bandages. I feel like that's just natural. I feel like a lot of bleeding happens there. Let's go with... No. Let's go with one of the a million occultists I have. Who do I want to bring? Monkey? Monkey can come. Nothing crazily bad. Alright, I think that's the people we're gonna go with. Just let me see about their positioning. They can do everything in that position. Back 2, that will displace that. That puts them in range to stun. And then sacrificial stab. Okay. That will put you into the 3rd slot. You can do everything there. That's perfect. This, you go back 1 and then forward 1, and then you can do more than that if you want. But I'm not going to worry about it. That's fine. That looks fine to me. So now we're going to upgrade their skills and whatnot. Just make sure everyone is properly leveled. Let's see, shadow lunge or shadow fade. Lunge, but we need a shadow fade to get back. I feel like blight is going to be better. I have no real reasoning for that. I just feel like it is. Let's see, where did that person? Now it's this guy. I feel good about that. I will say, if you're in the very first slot, you can't do much. So honestly, probably get rid of something here. Do I care about poison darts? Not really. Do I care? This guy blights. Other guy makes him bleed. Alright. I'll say I don't care too much. Let's go with... I need the pick to the face. Do we care to upgrade it? It adds more crit and adds more accuracy. I guess we do. Do need that. Let's go with pick to the face instead of the darts. Now you upgrade the heal. I think I like everything that's going on here. Do that and this, and then getting actually the mark ability wouldn't be bad. The monkey, just because actually has a use. Both, I think these two characters benefit from a mark. Yeah, damage versus mark targets, they do get benefits from. So that actually is probably a better pickup there. And then Woodville. I like everything that goes on here, so that's fine. Embark. Go back to here. All right, let me answer the question myself. What is the question again? Oh, I already said dance. That's right. I would rather dance to every song. If you're a good dancer, I have a lot of respect for you, but I don't want to look like a TikToker, I will say. But also being able to know every word to a song is kind of cool. Like every single song. Not that you do know the song, you just have to sing it. So maybe not actually. I'd rather just dance. That's what I'm going with. Okay, Ring of Protection gives less damage, more... Yeah, alright. I mean, stuff's happening there. We have a person who can stun. We'd like ranged accuracy. That's for sure. -1 speed. Or -2 dodge. I'm gonna favor extra dodge chance. I mean, less dodge chance over speed, because my mans has told me speed is good. Melee skills, no reason not to do that. Blight. Blight. Who wants the blight one? Better yet, who wants the damage? Who's gonna be our big damage dealer? Honestly, this guy pumps some numbers. This guy definitely pumps numbers. I'm gonna give it to him. And then extra dodge if more health. No, he already has everything. Range skills. Every skill this guy has is ranged, although minus speed is not good. Debuff resist increased. Light resist, disease. Let's go with range. I know it does -1 of his speed, but guaranteed hits are nice. Damage versus blighted. Ring of protection. I just don't want it, to be honest. An extra dodge if above a certain health. We'll do that on her. She's fast. She's nimble. All right, I'm good with that. Provision. A special torch, twice wrapped in cloth and soaked in sulfurous compounds. Wait, what am I doing on this run, technically? Activate 3 thronging hives. I'm gonna guess you need to use the fire on them. So let me do this. I'm gonna do 4 bandages. I have no idea if that's right, but I feel like it might be the correct play. 2 keys. Give me a stack of food. Give me 2 of everything else, because honestly, I have a lot of money. And a torch for extra safety. Let me move this because it bothers me. 2 of everything just to test things. And so then the game recognizes like what I can and can't do on certain interactables. And I feel good about that.
The courtyard and gardens surrounding the manor were once a point of pride for the
torch is only for group buffs here.
Employed.
Okay.
Great banquets and lavish social affairs were hosted here under the stars.
It's technically 100% brightness.
Expectation of propriety normally ascribed to those.
What if you use the other torch? Is that what you're saying?
The stoic melancholy of the moss-covered fountains and cherubic statues. Our salacious trysts half hidden in the hedgerows.
Gotta listen to the
slipping ever deeper.
The story.
Into the mud.
Also, thank you, Pancake, for following on Twitch. I appreciate it, buddy. That happened a while ago, but I was busy.
Soaked and sinking, these stone terraces and sprawling gardens were the
Bloodlight.
long-forgotten revelry.
Is it only literally one room?
Remembered regret.
Oh. Oh, great. I forgot he's into dead corpses and crap like that. Bloodsucker? Manservant? So these guys do bleed. Oh, I've made a fatal error. These guys don't really... They have high blight resist here, huh? Anyway, that pushes you back. That'll push you back in. I don't really know who to target. I'll just kill this guy. Also, Fami, thank you for following on Twitter. Thank you for following me on Twitch. Jeez, I cannot remember the name of things.
Their formation is broken.
I appreciate it.
The offensive.
Thank you for helping me. Also. I should say that as well. So this guy does stress. He's also got a little platter. Is this just his deal? Well, I'll never know what that move does. Okay, I do. I can see. It can move and it can mark.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Bloodlight. Alright, I'm figuring... I mean, I'll figure this out at some point here. You just gotta give me some time. Really? I got surprised? Okay, so what you're telling me is I should probably use a torch. Because it just gives me extra benefit. Because technically there's no light here. I got that at the very least. Let me do this. So then we can do some big damage. And then... well, this guy just gives us stress. And these guys can't get blighted. What about you? Oh, you have really high blight. Okay, I gotta bring bleed here, not blight. I mean, I guess. I don't know. I'm trying to think if that makes sense as to why they would bleed. I guess they would bleed more. They're blood suckers. I guess they have a lot of blood to lose or something. I don't know. Let's mark one of them. Whether or not we actually... oh, this could kill. It has to high roll. Alright. Predigestion. Okay, these guys like to blight you. Alright, so actually I gotta bring more anti-venom if I'm going against these guys. Damage versus blighted. We're gonna kill him with someone else. We were gonna do the most damage, obviously killing someone else, or get most benefit doing someone else. They still do 1 damage, so actually that puts him in the range to die. Well, it said 1-to-1 damage, but it actually didn't do that. I noticed that when you kill enemies, the bloodlight goes up. Not sure what that does, but I'll figure it out. The hive is twisted and unnatural, the work of cursed vermin. It's telling me actually nothing will work. What about this? Oh, there is more. It just doesn't show you. What about you? Is this worth doing? I'm just gonna say yeah. Just to be safe and for learning purposes. Blood is soaked. The soil is soaked with half-clotted blood. But do you bandage the plant? I mean, that seems dumb to me, but... hey, you know what? You don't know till you try. What about a dog biscuit? I know that's not gonna work. Alright, that just gives him stress. Because I failed that. I guess we light this now, so we don't forget about it. This is interesting. I literally bought this DLC and I'm like, I'm scared. To be honest, I'm just scared. I never really played it. Which is kind of dumb. I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, why wouldn't you play the thing you bought? Listen, man. You don't want to lose a run. And when you... knowledge is power in this game, right? If what you don't know kills you. Gear, fear the gear. Knowledge is power. I feel better just murdering them as fast as possible. Gear, fear minus the gear. I see.
Eradicated.
Like, the gear it shows you is good, right? So it's like... I kind of want to do this, but it's also like, if I don't know what I'm doing, you know, the high likelihood of losing is also there. So it's kind of scary. Bloodsucker? More like dead sucker. Damn it. Alright, so I have to be taking blood, is what you're telling me. Blood is something I'm gonna need. Slippery boots? Who wants slippery boots? You want slippery boots. I will start taking blood, as per your suggestion. Crumbling pillar. Yeah, I messed up that joke back there. I wish I called him a cocksucker instead. I don't even remember what I said, but it wasn't funny. I missed my opportunity, damn it! My haha funny moment. Hey, I know these guys. What are you guys doing here? Little slug mint? Well, get rid of him. We hate mosquitoes. Although he isn't technically a mosquito, he's called us whatever he is. Not something that's easy to say. Do we kill? Probably not. We mark him instead? Maybe get a one-shot kill? I like that idea better.
Decimated.
I like it. Thinking with my head, not with my heart. Get emotionally charged. Chiron eater? Chiron eater. Yeah. Goodbye, buddy. Nice seeing you. I don't have enough room. Well, what the hell is that about? Get rid of that. Oh, you didn't collect it this time. Alright. Let's... who... Disease resist? I don't know if this will disease, but... You know, might as well be safe. This? This. What about this? What about this? Alright. Collect it. Okay. Cool. It doesn't seem like you can double up on the torches. How long does this go? Holy crap. Burn it. Always burn the eggs. It just seems like a bad idea to leave those alive. Mmm, yummy. We've got to cook up some eggs. I don't think we should be eating them. But oh, blood light. I'm dumb. Blood. The number is indicating the round. The number of rounds that we're in. I thought it was like something to do with the blood light. I'm being a little silly.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
Okay, I see. That's the thing we got to be worried about. So, question. Do we get rid of it right away? Is it something bad to keep? Okay, you're stressing out, which making me a little stressed out. So, you got to get rid of it. I'm getting that indication.
Another abomination. Cleansed
So,
our land.
okay, so the mosquitoes give you Crimson Curse, which means the mosquitoes are bad and we gotta kill them. Like, as our top priority. It's okay here, but not when we take it here back to town. It spreads? So what you're saying is I drink the blood and it gets rid of it. Is that correct? Blood isn't needed yet. Okay. Wait, we want to get rid of this guy. We don't want him alive. But with time, they get bloodthirsty. All right. No more Crimson Curse. Okay. I have to imagine that you're pretty much guaranteed to get Crimson Curse on your first run through of this. And you're honestly supposed to do it, right? Because it introduces that mechanic. I feel like that makes sense to me. Is that feels correct, right? I don't know if it's fated to happen, but there's a strong chance it happens.
These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
Probably. Pretty sure every creature in the courtyard can give you Crimson Curse. Well, I've just been getting lucky. I got it. So, hold up. What am I holding? I don't know, man. I haven't done that. I haven't done that either. Alright. Holy water apparently is a bad thing? Did he want that? What the heck are you? Are you like a shop person? What do you want? You want some blood? You want a torch? Honestly, you probably want blood. Yeah. Listen, I'm a gamer, man. Book of Holiness? Alright, so we got some trinkets. I literally don't think I have any space on anyone. I really don't. I feel like the trinkets they added in this DLC seem pretty good. Like, just based off of what they show for completing the quests and stuff.
A hideous mutation.
This is not good. This is not good. Fammy, what did you do to me? What am I gonna do, man? How do I... Is this a random chance? Well, at least pick to the face armor pierces. How am I even gonna hit him? These all have 100 health. It's scripted, okay. That's all I need to hear. So that means I'm supposed to die here, right? Or something. Hopefully not. Oh fucking boy. Let's go. He's moving closer. Let's see, I mean, I can't blight him. I can potentially bleed him. The plants, I'm just not gonna worry about. I'm gonna hit the boss. We marked the boss. We lunge at the boss. That's right, get destroyed.
Such a terrible
excuse me, crocodilian. That's not what I want to see. You can heal on your own. Oh, that does a lot of damage over time. I do have bandages. The one heal and a bleed. Oh. That is not good. That is not good. That is not good at all. That is really bad. Okay, I got 2 blocks remaining. I will be taking 1 health a turn. I'll be alright. This guy needs a bandage. This guy needs a bandage. This, we hit. We need big crits here. We need a lot of damage and quickly. Alright, dog treats. Bandage. A heal? Not yet. More damage. I love it that he's stay in that rank, buddy. I'm happy that you're right there. We can lunge again. But does this do more damage? No. The lunge, wait. It really doesn't do too dissimilar damage. The crit mod is better on... Technically, this is better. If it critted. Submerge. Lots of protection, lots of dodge. Alright, bandage. Heal. You gotta heal this guy. And just hope he doesn't bleed. Alright, he bled, but he's not on death's door. This is no longer marked. This guy has a lot of health. Oh no, man. Lick wounds. It's not a good play. You do damage. We still have blocks remaining. Adder's Kiss is not going to do shit. We hit him. We lunge. Good. It was a good one to dodge. I know that would have been bad if we got hit by that. You are dangerously low. I need this to heal. I am in trouble. I am in trouble. Why the one multiple times in a row? That please don't do this to me. No. No. Don't kill me to bleed. Don't do this to me. Don't do this to me. How can I heal? Can I heal with any other person? I can't heal him, though. No, man. No, man. You gotta be kidding. Don't do this. Do not do this to me. Can he heal in the first position? He can. I died to bleed last time. This is why I'm unhappy right now. You do damage. That's all you can do. Don't do this. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't. Even if he dies, he still has a chance to kill my other guy because bleed. Wait, no. If he never gets a turn, he doesn't bleed, and then I can bandage him. Actually. Holy shit.
This expedition at least promises
Definitely make sure to bandage. Make sure to bandage. Do we have food? We have food. Get him off death's door. Thank fucking God. Holy shit, that was close. I still have to keep going? Oh my God, when does this shit end? I'm gonna fucking die, man. How the hell am I gonna get out of here? And live? I gotta keep going. I mean, I abandoned the quest. That's not worth it. Surely it's almost over. I mean, I can abandon, but it's not good to do that. I have the ability to block with this character. That's not a big deal. This character can heal on their own. I just need to be able to heal, not just one time. Or not with one health. I'm sorry. Is what I mean. We're gonna keep going. I don't know if it's the right play. But it's the play we're doing. Let me make sure to use a torch. It's definitely a good idea. Good thing he dodged. See? That's the end, I think. Wait. Oh my god, it's not over. It's not over. I gotta go backward. Please don't spawn a fight. One more. One more. Okay. Please just be an empty room. Just be in an empty room with nobody. No, a battle spawned in front of me. Please don't be bad. Just like 2 enemies. Okay, a spider fight? Absolutely, we're okay with that. We are perfectly fine with a spider fight. Man, I'm stressed out. Yes, definitely time to stall and heal. Although if I don't hit anything, it's not going to work very well. So here's the deal. You heal the healer, so he has health. You can't heal without the healer. You do a Hound's Harry on all of them, and start getting some dot damage going. This is gonna stun me. Yeah, naturally that would stun me. And they're gonna target my occultist with every single thing they have. See, you're closer to dying. Although none of you will die. That's sad. We'll kill him. And shadow fade. And lick wounds. Nah, man. They're hard targeting him. Leave him alone. Can move too forward. Who needs health? You're gonna need health. Everyone needs health. Everyone needs health right now. Decisions. Heal the healer. The healer needs to have a decent health pool. This does not die. However, we can lick wounds.
Sedated.
This, you do this. So then you have block, which means he's not going to take more damage this time. I will say, okay, thank you for not stunning me. I appreciate you. Yeah, see, okay. I knew we were waiting a little too long. Crimson Curse? No Crimson Curse. We resisted it. Now, what are your protections? You don't have many protections. Who can kill that thing? This thing is probably... I mean... whatever, just murder the spider. Because he will go, and at the very least it confirms he's dead. Alright, I'm gonna heal the grave robber because, again, the other guy can shield at the very least. I know this guy can still go, but I'm gonna murder the other guy because I don't want more curse if I can avoid it. Pick to the face. Is it greedy to stall more? I think it's really greedy to stall more. I feel pretty comfortable with the amount we healed. I feel better at the very least.
Momentum. Push on to the task's end.
Hi caramba, man. Riposte, extra damage. Well, we do this, right? Opens up a slot. We'll take the deeds, and then we'll do that. This has been a fucking heartbreaker, this run. Alright, no more respawning battles, please. I would appreciate it greatly. I would just like to finish this and live. I mean, the biggest problem, obviously, is that I assumed that there was going to be blight, and there just wasn't blight. Or I was going to be able to blight them, I should say. So if you really want to bring people that bleed here, or that can inflict bleed, head south. Yeah, that's less rooms I have to travel through. I was on that path. Oh, empty room. No, there's more rooms. Oh my. Oh my god. Get me out of here. I don't want to even touch this, mate. I just feel like every time it screwed me. In fact, I'm just gonna leave it. How is this a short dungeon, by the way? This is a very long dungeon. Munch? Or throw at that guy. Throw at that guy. Except he missed. He dodged. He's guarded. Guarded by the manservant.
Another one falls.
It's short to compare to the future runs? Holy crap. That's crazy, because this is long as hell. Alright, I just target one of them. Munch. Alright. I ought to heal him now. Thank you. Nice heal, occultist. That's what we're here for. We're not here for the other crappy heals you're doing. Everyone dodging is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. These guys have protections? No. You're not gonna die. Although we can do a Hound's Harry, so I'd rather go after someone else. This has a better crit chance. Hound's Harry. Very nice. 2 people are dead. Let's get some heals in. Who wants to be healed? You. 3 health? Better than nothing, I guess.
Slowly, gently. This is how a life is taken.
That went well, I will say. That battle went well. Again, it wasn't the enemies from this area, which is a big part of it. More gold. But 750 each. My gold stack is that. I feel like you always end up making more gold than gems. I will say, do I care about this book? Not particularly, but like it's a trinket, it's good. You can sell it, it'll probably be worth a lot, or a decent amount. I have had no use for keys at all. Like 0. I need the blood. I don't want to get rid of the biscuit, but I'm gonna get rid of the biscuit. No, man, they keep spawning fights behind me. Stop it. I have to keep backtracking over and over. I can't help it. Not trying to. This does more damage, but it has the higher chance to crit. And a crit definitely does more than whatever. Hound's Harry. This. That. Just murder it. This and that. This does not get us anywhere. This will help us more. Let's go. Let's go. Let's fucking go, occultist. I need that. Alright, I feel decent. We have good health now. And that's important. At the very least, we're not on all death's door. Alright. Smack that bitch. Yes. Good boy. Nice stress relief. Everyone is quite stressed, I will say. Get that guy down. Heal again. You can lick wounds. Heal this guy. The 2 crit, underwhelming, but whatever. Okay, what did that do? I don't know. Anyway, heal up. Okay, we don't want to stall. We did that mistake last time. Kill the guy. My god, so many trinkets.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
Get rid of the keys. I've had no use for them. I've not seen a single thing to unlock. At least, but what would make me think it would unlock, at the very least. Up is the only way now. I practically have explored this entire dungeon. Don't do it. Thank you. I remember we found the right thing to do on this, but I don't have it anymore. There it is. You have protection, but you have to die. Because you suck. No, man. Alright, that's fine. Actually, that's a good thing for him to do. It just wastes his turn. If I can't hit him, though, it's not really gonna work very well.
Success so clearly in view.
The next room is just additional. I am not. I know there's another room. I just can't. My heart can't take this.
In those younger years, my home was a hive of unbridled.
Oh, you get to see the cutscene.
A roiling apiary where instinct and impulse were indulged with wild abandon. A bewitching predator slipped in amidst the swarm of tittering sycophants. Though outwardly urbane, I could sense in her a mocking thirst. Driven half-mad by cloying vulgarity, I plotted to rid myself of this lurking threat in a grand display of sadistic sport. But as the moment of murder drew nigh, the gibbous moon revealed her inhuman desires in all their stultifying hideousness.
I love the voice acting. So nice. Anyway, crests and this and that. Crimson Cursed, but we actually made it to the end, and honestly, thank freaking God, man. My heart couldn't take more of it. But thank you. I appreciate you, Fammy, for walking me through. Granted, we almost died, and that would have been a really sad way to restart the run.
Sickness so virulent, so insidious. It is more a curse than a mere disease.
Alright, so the Crimson Curse, right? Now that it's in the town, right, it's gonna spread, right? Or something like that?
In time, you will know the tragic extent of my failings.
The hamlet has been restored to a livable level of degeneracy once more. The dispersal of this pestilence to the surrounding environs, however, seems inevitable. So when I go into other dungeons now, we're gonna have bugs, is what I'm getting. Increase roster size sounds good, because I have a lot of people. It will spread. That is felt as much.
Foolishly seeking fortune and glory in this domain of the damned.
All right. I mean, there's a lot of front, especially if you put her in the taverns and monasteries with other people. I don't ever use those anyway. I try to avoid using those just because they're not very good. Like, I just feel like you're better time is better spent. Current contagion level in this facility, none. So if you added more people, I'm gonna guess that's when things get crazy. Now let's see, I have some people I need to fix. I will take everyone here. I mean, I can just get rid of them, obviously, if I'm never gonna use them. Just because I have more space to play with.
A lawman and his faithful beast. A bond forged by battle.
So if we put sick people in here, it causes the chances for bad things to happen. Increase. Also, let me ask y'all a question.
Just as I feared.
Just to give y'all something to do.
From their brackish prison, they will spread like locusts across our land.
None of these questions are good. They're kind of crap. That's a dumb question. All these questions are stupid. Let me find one that's good. Actually, this one's not bad. I mean, it's not horrible. Would you rather have a personal maid or a personal chef? I guess it just depends on what you value, but at least it's not completely stupid. Anyway, I want to treat some people, is why I was looking into the sanitarium. I need that maid. For cleaning purposes. Okay? Cleaning purposes. That is true. I didn't really think about that, but yeah, you could ask her to help you prep. For being helpful. No other nefarious reasons, okay? Correct? Alright. All these courtyard ones are crazy to me. Required maid outfit, yeah. Let's see, what do we got going on now? All Saints Day. Healing skills. Flagellant hood. Stun increase. Death blow resist. Excuse me. Plus 10% damage minus dodge. Honestly, I don't mind that one. I also just have to level up the Warrens a little bit. So we'll go with that. Now... Alright, definitely not ready for the darkest dungeon. Now here's a question. Actually, because I haven't really thought about this before. When does the game end? Like, how do I technically win the game? Is it just doing this one and winning? Because I haven't really actually thought about it. Like, when do I win the challenge, basically? Obviously, that's kind of up to me, but I also have never really seen the end of the game. When you beat the darkest dungeon. Okay. Yeah, I mean, it makes sense. That's what I thought, anyway. So we want disease resistance. And we know the enemies here can bleed. Big red. You. Fairly good disease resist. A jester? I can continue thereafter, that's true. However, the whole point of the challenge is like, beat the game without dying. Oh, that is true. Yeah, do all the... Yeah, so like if I have a really good run going, I can continue on to do the other bosses and stuff. But once I die, at the very least, the challenge is over. I've technically completed it. And then after that, it's just a matter of how many other bosses can I get before I die, basically. That's a good idea. Because obviously, as long as I can beat the challenge before Darkest Dungeon 2, I'll be pretty happy. And then when Darkest Dungeon 2 does come out, I'll do this again, right? On that game. Or I'll do something similar. I'll at least be playing the game. Maybe casually at first, and then maybe a challenge run after that or something. Anyway, bleeding. A Houndmaster. Yeah, that's the whole point of this, the stream, actually. It should be in the title, isn't it? If it's not, then I'm not doing a good job as a streamer. Let me double check that. Stream info? Oh, alright. Yeah, I mean, yeah, if any, that's why I was so nervous about the dying, because, if I die, I might have to restart, so it's kind of really bad for me to die, which is why I was nervous to go to the courtyard. What if you resurrect the hero? If they die at all, even if they're in a run or whatever, and even afterward, the run is over. I have to restart. No resurrecting. Occultist. Come on in, buddy. Which one? There's so many. There's so many friends. Do you mind not being all the way in the back? You can be in third. He likes to be all the way in the back. Well, he can like to be in all the way back if I want him to be. Is there Eldritch here? I think there's some Eldritch enemies. So actually probably third is better for him right now. Anyway, just a basic bleed build. Disease-wise, fairly high. The Jester's the only one that's kind of low. Let's see, let's do trinkets. Who's our damage guy? This guy likes to do some good damage, I know that. Probably not necessarily anyone is really damaging. Melee skills? You're straight melee, aren't you? Melee. Yeah, you're straight melee. So is he. No, he's not. He has a range skill. Alright, well, at the very least, give him the thing that always gives you a benefit, right? Then we maybe increase bleed chance or disease resist actually is a good one. Disease resist. He does have -5 accuracy, but that is kind of off-put by that. Yeah. This. Ranged accuracy. Yes. Oh yeah. I mean, let's make sure not to discount any of the things I got from that other run. Ooh, disease resist. Ooh, I didn't see that. -1 speed, but way more resistances. And also the enemies here blight. I know that. Yeah, that's good. I like that better. Houndmaster, anything make sense for you? Obviously bleed skill increase, but we don't have that. More damage, I guess. I mean, more accuracy. I don't care to give that to you, I'm gonna be honest, man. We'll give him more damage. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. What do you want, man? You don't want shit. You're going in there raw dogging it. Wait, this guy actually has natural. That is a consideration. We could go with nothing on him. But also, like, oh, I don't want to get diseased. Alright, don't worry about that. We don't care about it. You give him this. Make him speedy. Give him extra dodge. Yeah, he might get moved around. That's fine. Alright, I'm not bothering anymore. Too much bothering. Not enough playing. Upgrade their skills. Or change their skills. He's in the second slot? He's in the second slot. Alright, so what do we got? Finale. Moves him around, obviously. Solo, I don't care. That doesn't bleed. Just a stab. But it does move you forward. Slice off? Honestly, I'm not going to bother changing anything on that. That looks okay. Hounds, airy, mark a target. Black get back. He's in the whatever slot. Fourth slot. Lick wounds I always like. Hound's hairy I just prefer more than the other thing. Guard an ally. Whoops. This. And this. I just prefer it better. This is okay to me. That's perfectly fine. This is okay to me. I don't need to mark anyone. I don't really care to mark. Just rather bleed and stuff. And then he can smack some bitches around, I guess. Okay, let's not forget about this, though. Who's diseased? Someone's diseased. Is someone diseased? Am I taking the person who's diseased? No. Okay, I see it. The yips is what I wanted to get rid of. I thought in my head. The torch is above 75. We don't honestly care about that because, like, he doesn't do a lot of damage. It's the blight that does damage. We just want to get rid of a quirk. Bad quirk, probably. Lazy eye? No, that's fine. First round damage? No. Someone who's not going, basically, we want to take care of. Fear of beasts. You have good skills here, man. But the other skills are kind of whatever. Pretty good skills. Natural swing, I wouldn't mind not locking in. Honestly, there's nothing here that's like really worth. I don't like that. That sucks. I know it's going to be expensive to get rid of that too. I know you have a lot of shit going on with you. Ugh. What is that going to cost me? Holy fuck, that is a lot of money. I will upgrade this. I definitely want to upgrade one of these. Reduce cost. And then increase that. I know the next time we upgrade it, it'll open a slot up there. God, that's still horrible. That's really expensive. I'm just going to focus on getting rid of a bad one then. Just get rid of this Vestal's one. Slow draw. I don't mind paying 7,000. That's a lot better to me. And that's fine. At the very least, our Vestal will have a guaranteed get rid of bad one, get a good one locked in. Alright. We're ready to go. To answer the question, maid or chef? Maid also is my choice because I do enjoy cooking. And she can do the prep work, which is not technically the cooking, which even then maids still cook. So it's like, whatever, I'm going with that. food. Shovel. Warren's has got the pigs. They got blight. We need torches. This is a short run. I have 2 keys because sometimes there's lock boxes. Some of this. We'll probably grab 3 of those. I know that there's like tables of food and shit. I don't think I need to bring blood. A bandage. They can bleed. I know they have some people that can make you bleed, so I'll take 1. And I do have an occultist, so I'll take 2. And that's it. Alright, it's been a good day. It's been a lot of hype. There's been a lot of fear. A lot of people saw the stream at the very least, even if they didn't stay, which is cool to me. But obviously, this will probably be the last run.
But perhaps we can slay them.
I do like to keep my streams to about 3 hours or more. It just depends on how I feel. But we'll see how I feel after this one, how stressful this one is. If this is a nice and easy one, we might do another one, but... Other than that... We're on track to call it a day, but we'll see. I've been enjoying it. You guys have been very chatty, interacting. I appreciate it. Alright, so Pigman. This doesn't do a lot of damage. I'd rather just get the bleed going. Alright, we want to target the drum guy. I believe. These are just beasts. Is this the guy that has minus... No. Okay. I remember seeing one for beasts and like how someone didn't like it, or someone didn't like them, but it's not him.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
Still not dead. How's Harry? Does that put him over? Does 2 to 3 damage and gives him an extra bleed. It will. Yeah, it will. Nice, nice. Good strategy. Listen, man, I'm getting better. And I feel after the court, Count's Court, whatever the heck it's called, I got a lot of confidence in my abilities to play this game at a decent level.
As the fiend
Nice
falls,
crit.
a faint hope blossoms.
How goes it? Get that guy. Get the pigment. Make him bleed a little more.
Weapon that cuts on its own.
And then just give him a good stab. And bleed. And then he dies, and that's it.
Slow death. Unforeseen. Unforgiving.
We do get a scout. There's a lot of crap coming up. We'll probably try to make our way back through and do the snuff maneuver. Actually, this time, for real.
Such a terrible assault.
Just to get a little extra loot.
Left unanswered.
Let's see what we can do here. Do we care more? We care more about the pig, that's for sure. Gives us stress. We don't want that. And we can get even more bleed on him. He's not dead. Ugh. It's kind of annoying. Yeah. Yeah. Makes sense. It would just be too easy. Well, now he's in range to die.
Slowly, gently. This is how
I will say, the whole cultist build, if you've never tried it, it's kind of pog. Like, obviously there's a ton of healing. And a ton of healing, and also the crit mod on the dagger is not bad. It's definitely not bad. So, like, you actually end up getting crits quite often. Alright, let's see. How do we... Here I got an 80% chance. You are bleeding. Not for long, though. Alright. Give me these two. And then let me get more of these. Alright. Let me drink some water, actually. My fucking throat is a little parched. I got too distracted. Got too into the gaming. What can I say? I'm having fun. So that just marks. That's not a big deal. Not a big deal to me. Hound's Harry looks fantastic right here. Just more bleed. Some damage to everybody. That kills him. This is gonna kill somebody. Doesn't really matter who. Although if it does... I probably should win with the other guy. Whatever. Doesn't matter. Let me transfer some stress, I think. No. Just do a hit.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Well, we know that guy's in good shape, so... to die, so we'll do some stress heal, I guess. And healing of the other kind. Alright, he's dead in the next turn. Ooh. Bam, baby. 14 heal. No freaking problem. Get out of here, pal.
Success so clearly in view.
100% of battle rooms. So that gets us our final thing. So then we go up and around and back down. How many torches do we have? We got a good number of torches. Alright, I feel pretty good about leaving everything at this point. So I don't think anything is going to spawn on us. Ah, man. I'm so dumb. That's alright. It only did a very minimal amount of damage. Yeah, stress damage, but... I just wasn't paying attention. Naturally. Alright, well... Want more diseases? No? I mean, I think he resisted it, but... So those are books. We're not going to read the books. So that means we don't have to come all the way back down this way. We already did that room. There is more battles coming. Let's just give them bleed. I can't do Inspiring Tune, which I didn't really think about. Finale? No. Did not really think about the fact that I didn't do Finale in my current position. I mean, not Finale. The song, the guitar playing for stress relief. Get rid of that freaking swine wretch. Swine wretch. Dude, give this get this. Oh, actually, this guy needs some health. I was gonna give him a big smack, but probably should heal him up a little bit. Much safer. Plus extra finale damage. Hound's Harry misses everyone except the corpse. That's very cool. I appreciate that. Munch, crunch, and more blight. Definitely need to heal him. The one heal, classic. Probably gonna drink some anti-venom because that's a lot to deal with. Alright, he will die on his own. Stress heal. Probably move back all the way over here, to be honest, just so I can, well, if I was able to get a turn, I was gonna maybe do some stress healing.
Victory, but a victory nonetheless.
Alright, I got a lot of notes, which I don't really want right now, so that's all just lore stuff. I don't really care too much about reading the lore. We do have a thing here. I see I can't equip it. That's why it's right there. What do we, that sounds right to me. Alright, continue adventuring. This is going to give me a lot of food. Or actually, it's going to give me loot? Apparently it gives me loot. This was nothing insignificant. I don't think. So let's see there, then the battle. Alright, we'll do this. We'll go like this. Okay, it does give you...
gold, trinkets and baubles. Paid for.
Just gonna eat all of it. Alright.
A handsome
50
reward.
gold. Very casual.
Well performed.
Do. Trap. Let's not walk into it this time. Should be an easy fight. And I say that knowing full well it can go to shit. But I feel good. I feel good and ready to win. Probably should have targeted the other guy. I'm gonna be honest, but it is too late. I've done what I've done. And you give this guy yes. For some reason the dagger always does 7 damage and I don't know why. It's pretty consistent at doing 7 damage. I mean, maybe that's probably because it's right in the middle of its range, but like, just saying. Happens more often than not. Now he's dead. Let's get a heal. 18 crit heal. Man, that cultist is so... he's something. We're gonna have to leave that.
Brought low and driven into the mud.
Could get rid of the dog treat, I guess, but... I don't really care too much. Alright, I think this is the point where we do this.
The darkness holds much worse than mere trickery.
And then we actually get this. What is this? What is this one you have to do? Torch. Alright. Disease chance is the least on the Jester. Yeah. Cool. So we walk this way. It did spawn a trap, but as long as it doesn't spawn enemies, I feel pretty good. Like I say, every time I come here, I love the animal sense when you have no torch. I just find it funny.
Wealth beyond measure, awarded to the brave and the foolhardy alike.
I just find it funny. Let's go back. Just keep looking out, make sure no one spawns in front of us unexpectedly. Was this worth our time? I don't think it's worth our time. Let's back it up. Don't want to travel backwards too long in the dark. That's a good way to get ambushed. It's very unfruitful snuff of the torch, I won't lie to you. We're gonna go do this battle because honestly we're in fairly good shape. Just for more loot. I will say I don't love seeing the madman as per normal. He sucks. We don't want to see him. Bounce Harry, where does that get us? Not really that far. Very least he's dead. Hook where it hurts. I think that move does crit pretty often. I know it to be true because my own anecdotal experience. Don't look it up though. Just trust in my judgment. Look where it hurts. GG. You miss and now you die. Had a lot of protections, huh? You're a beast human type. So we just target one of you. This guy's not dead. And he still has a move. Well, I tried to kill him. Hounds Harry. Now that makes sense to me. And then this does damage and also... It does damage and it heals me. But he dodged it. No, it reduces my healing. Wait, what? Pretty sure that was... maybe I had to hit him, actually. It makes sense. I definitely did not hit him. I missed. Well, that sucks. Thank you. I believe that was the occultist that said, "Steady yourself."
And now the true test.
All of a sudden, we're on death's door. What the hell is this? Excuse me.
This expedition at least promises
Book?
success.
Who loves to read? Honestly, I love it. It didn't do anything bad to him, and that's all that matters. I did that for stress relief, and I got more stressed.
Possessed by evil intent.
Really cool, am I right? Anyway, that's it for that run.
Some experiments should have never happened. You are doing just work ending them.
Spiritual and spiritual. And compulsive. So the question is, I don't remember. If you if you
All my life I could feel an insistent
controls the
gnawing
urges
in
of the
back
Crimson
my
Curse for
mind.
now.
It was a yearning, a thirst for discovery that
Alright, so now she's
neither
craving.
numbed nor sated.
Do I have to start giving her blood? There's this guy. Anyone else? No? Alright. So she's craving blood. The girl that's Crimson Cursed. Is that... Can I wait longer? Do I have to give it to her? I don't understand. Fami, are you still here, buddy? Let me know. Let me get a question. These questions are really good. Alright. I guess this is our question. And I already know my answer. It's not a very good one, but it is something. Would you rather spend a year at war or a year at prison? Year in prison. I have a very simple answer for this one, but I will wait. I'm gonna be honest, the war choice is crazy to me. Why would you ever? Top sniper? Okay. Like, actually, like, being for real? Hell no. I am not going to. War is not worth. War is not worth, bro. I'd rather go to prison. It's basically just like your time to train up. You can literally just work out all day. Government provided food. Got nothing else to do. Yeah, there's some shitty people out there, don't get me wrong. But also, like, I think you find the shittiest people at war, or in war, and also permanently scar yourself for life. At the very least, you could probably recover from the mental scarring of prison. I can go to prison at any time. Yeah, that is factual. I mean, obviously you don't want to do that. In this would you rather, it's a case of you have to, right? And so if I had to choose one or the other, I definitely don't want to run the risk of like dying in a war or getting like severely wounded for the rest of my life, if that makes any sense, which I would hope it does. Anyway, I see a weld 15% healing skill buff trinket, and I say, yeah, that's what we're gonna do. The weld's got the mushroom men. The mushroom men like to get bleed on them, I think. Did I ever look at my wagon? Hello. You're not good, grave robber. You, or whatever. You are fine, I guess. I mean, I do need a Hellion, so I will take them.
Barbaric rage and unrelenting savagery make for a powerful ally.
What do you think? Should I do one more? Or nah? How many people are watching? It's a great question. That's 2 people on Twitch, I mean supposedly, and if that is to be believed, and 0 people on YouTube. I will at the very least set up, and I'll think about it while I set up for the next run. Let's see. The pigs. I mean, not the pigs. The mushroom men bleed. I know that. Mushroom men bleed. I don't think they can get blighted. The mushroom men. Disease chances low on Chatwood. Disease resist. I mean, if I didn't say that properly, I don't think I did. We don't want blight. Our bleed party is a little stressed up, I will say. Alright, well, you're gonna get one of these guys. Get a Chatwood in here. Just because he's gonna pump some numbers. Woodville? Nah. He's got a lot of protections, these guys. Here's our fourth man. Or woman. Could be either or. I mean, it could be this guy, I guess. Does have the ability to make people bleed, I guess. He can sit in the 4 slot, this guy. And then Hellion likes to be basically straight in the front. Bleed out. If it bleeds. Alright, that... Where did she go? Or where did the occultist go? I'm sorry. Fuck on. There he is. Alright. We're gonna go with that. We'll level them up. We'll do our thing. Let's see. Chatwood. Chatwood's where I want him to be right now. This is where I want it to be. Woodville needs a few upgrades. We like the bleed. The grape shot's fine. We'll do that. We don't care about upgrading that. And then this guy has all the skills I know they want, or I know I want. Let's upgrade this and this. Alright, let's embark. Let's set up some trinkets. Where is... There it is. Trinkets. Our damage dealer. Who's gonna pump numbers, huh? Leper pumps numbers. Melee skill accuracy, naturally. Dismiss head. Gives him a lot of extra damage. But also, we do have Leper with a redemption armlet, which will give him a lot of damage. But accuracy is important because we need to be able to hit them. If we don't hit them, it's not really going to work. I actually have 2 of these, which I didn't even realize. Well, we'll leave that as it is for now. And then, what do you want? Although, actually... No, it's fine. Hellion. Bleed stuff. Minus 25% stress if torch is above 75, and then plus 10% accurate, or 10 accuracy if torch is above 75. That just is good. I don't generally go below that a whole lot. We don't have any stuns. Ranged accuracy is going to be nice. Minus 1 speed or minus 2 dodge for the same benefit. I'm gonna go with minus 2 dodge. I'd rather be speedy. I am losing 1 speed for my quirks already. Give him more dodge if he has enough health. And then the occultist, we don't really have anything for you, I'll be honest. We got this. We got that for you. Stun resist. Move resist. But extra dodge and speed. Damage stone. Ay. Ay caramba, man. Disease resistance, where is it? Nah, man. This is fine. This is fine, man. I'll leave some slots open as per normal. Maybe we'll find some trinkets we can pick up and take home in our inventory. All right, let me check on something real quick. One more or no more? One more or no more? I'm gonna say probably not. We're set up for the next run. When I do get back on to stream, I will stream tomorrow at the same exact time, 3 p.m. EST. Let me switch to the screen I worked so hard to make so that it actually gets some usage. But I will be streaming again at 3 p.m. like I said. Thank you for coming. Thank you to anyone who followed, which actually was quite a few people today. Technically 2 subscribers on YouTube, 2 followers on Twitch. Not of the same people, which is very interesting. All of them were different. But yeah, thank you for coming. Thank you for talking. And thank you for answering my dumb questions, even if they seem completely useless. I just wanted to give you guys something more to do while I was kind of thinking out what I was going to do for my run. A lot of clutch moments. But anyway, have a nice day, everybody. Bye-bye.